St. Louis police may soon receive thousands of body cameras, dash cams, and tasers after signing a new contract. But tonight, the state auditor's office confirms they have received a whistleblower complaint, raising concerns about the process of awarding that contract, especially with just how much it will cost taxpayers.
Police, though, say it's time that they get the very best in tech. Chief investigative reporter Lauren Traeger has the exclusive story tonight.
After getting a tip about this, I requested the records, and it's clear St. Louis is prepared to ditch its old camera provider in favor of a new company. And while its services will cost significantly more, officials say you can't put a price tag on what they say could save lives.
522 priority.
It is vital video, cameras capturing scenes, protecting the public and those who wear them.
But that doesn't mean that those agencies should be given a blank check.
But Patrick Toohey with good government group the Show Me Institute says taxpayers also deserve a view of how their money is being spent.
Body cameras, especially with policing in St. Louis, are very important, and body cameras themselves are a open record transparency issue. What we're paying for those body cameras, what we're paying for data storage, what we're paying for services should be just as open and transparent.
That's why he says he has questions about St. Louis's new contract for cameras and tasers.
There may be very compelling arguments. I'd like to hear them.
Though long discussed in the wake of Ferguson, St. Louis police got body cameras about 5 years ago, contracting with a company called Utility, the same that services County PD, Bridgeton, Ladue, and O'Fallon, among others. St. Louis's current contract about $6 million. But First Alert 4 Investigates has learned that in September, St. Louis Chief Robert Tracy entered into a contract with another company, Axon, for more than $25 million. It was a piggyback to a state contract already in existence, which raised some eyebrows.
When I hear about no-bid contracts or I hear about year-over-year prices for services going way up, that gets my attention.
So when other city officials got wind, they decided to scrap that one and start over with a more competitive process. The Supply Commission inviting 10 suppliers to bid on the department's tech needs, and only 2 did, Utility and Axon. In December, Utility formally protested the process, calling the bid language, quote, improper and restrictive. That's because it said prospective bidders must be the original equipment manufacturers of the taser device. Taser is a brand name. Only Axon makes it. The city changed the language, but still required a taser-like device, and Utility doesn't make one. Still, they bid $7.9 million for body and dash cams, while Axon bid $4.2 million for the same. But Axon's total equipment bid includes 1,000 tasers at more than $12,000 each. Multiple city officials, including the comptroller, accepted Axon's proposal, a system all in, officials say, back at $25 million.
If there's a very good argument, I'd love to hear from the police articulate this is why this contract is important.
I am very excited about Axon.
Major Janice Boxtruck says it's simple. Utility's current cameras just aren't cutting it. From bad batteries, she says, to blurry video.
It would be like if you had an iPhone 6 and we're on instead of an iPhone 16, right? So, I mean, we're looking at what we feel is the best product for our officers and for our community.
But she says what really sets Axon apart is its Taser 10.
We owe public safety and communities a better way to stop threats without having to take a life.
Axon's goal to reduce lethal force by taking Taser to the cutting edge.
It is the leading product on the market right now.
What's more, she says, Axon's contract includes virtual reality training and increased capability across all its platforms. Cameras, for example, automatically initiate. Axon's even offering AI to assist in report writing.
We're very confident in the product, that the officers will use the product, and that the cameras will work with the product, and it will show then the community that we have their safety at the forefront.
But not everyone agrees. An insider says the bid was rigged. A whistleblower complaint submitted to the state auditor's office this month called the Axon contract, quote, the worst case of useless, wasted spending, writing the current system works, quote, perfectly fine.
We have nothing to hide. We welcome it.
Police spokesperson Mitch McCoy, though, says, see for yourself.
We see something better, and it's out there right now, and we fully intend to get it.
Axon, he and Boxtruck say, is simply superior.
Anyone who gets in the way is not only jeopardizing the safety and risks of our officers, but it is preventing that state-of-the-art technology from being utilized by the men and women of this police department.
Axon did not return our request for comment for this story. A representative for utility said they have not officially been notified that Axon won the contract, saying, quote, "We believe the procurement process is still ongoing, and for us to comment during that process would be inappropriate." This latest bid proposal went through the supply commissioner. He tells me only $16 million is approved for Axon right now. Anything else would need to go through a process and be justified to taxpayers. But the E&A board, which is made up of the mayor, the board president, and the comptroller, all approved that $25 million expenditure back in October. So certainly a lot more can come on this, and we will continue to keep following it. For First Alert 4 Investigates, I'm Lauren Traeger.